Hello, my name is Luciano Costa. I'm a myeloma physician at University of Alabama at Birmingham. The other part of our discussion was about what we call protein degraders. And it's a new name for an old class of drugs, which is the immunomodulatory agents, like Revlimid or Pomalyst. Now, Revlimid and Pomalyst were developed without complete knowledge of how they work. And over the last decade and a half, we have learned that most of their activity comes from modulating a protein in the cell called cereblon. And that has downstream consequences, which are degradation, loss of two transcription factors, one called Icarus, the other called Aiolos. So with knowledge of that, there's a new class of drugs called CELMoDs is being developed, which are designed to modulate CELMoD with the highest efficacy. So they're much more potent than Revlimid or Pomalyst, but with a more acceptable safety profile. And those drugs, they actually are very potent anti-myeloma drugs on their own merit, but they also have a positive effect, if you will, on the immune system, enhancing the function of the T cells, the good T cells, and shutting down what's called the bad T cells, inhibitory T cells. And there is some fantastic preclinical data where those drugs, when used together with CAR T, perhaps as a maintenance post-CAR T, or used together with a T cell engager like teclistamab, talquetamab, elranatamab, linvoseltamab, they have allowed those drugs to work better, perhaps penetrating the tissues and addressing, for example, what's called extramedullary disease, which are pockets of myeloma that are outside the bone marrow that are traditionally very hard to reach. So there's a whole family of clinical trials going on right now that uses this new class of drugs to potentiate immunotherapy. And I think that in the future, we expect to make immunotherapy even more successful than has already been.